Also, did you guys see Afroman? Wait, did you guys see the Afroman Trial stuff? And then he released a song.
Mine eyes seen the corruption of the Adam County cops, stealing money, stealing cake. When they make their traffic stops, first they screw you, then they sue you. Play games and dismiss your claims. The proof's on the internet.
Afroman is bringing it to ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw. I don't know the words. I'm trying my best. This is such a baller move, though.
Informants get busted with felonies. Tell the cops I'm a kidnapper and I sell a lot of keys. Raid my house and then get pissed, 'cause the dungeon don't exist. My proof's on the internet.
Afroman. I love Afroman. I don't know who this guy is, but like, you love to see it. You love to fucking see it, man. You love to see some fucking pigs get exposed for their corruption. The craziest part is, like, by the looks of it, by the sound of the song, like, this was the whole fucking police department, dude. The whole fucking police department.
My gate don't operate and my door is on the floor. My camera's disconnected. Lisa Phillips is up. Downtown they take my mama's lemon pound cake. My
proof's on the internet. Afroman is bringing it to ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet.
They vandalized my property, my money came up short. They disconnect my cameras because they are a poor sport. They're the predators.
So yeah, they stole like $5,000 from his house and then only returned like $4,600, right?
Proofs on the internet. Afroman will bring it to ya.
Just like a little off the top, just enough to like hopefully not notice, but they noticed, you know? Like, it doesn't seem like that much in the grand scheme, but like, imagine how many other people they're fucking stealing from. Like, if they did this to this guy, imagine how many other people they're doing this to and got away. Yeah, they lost $400. Yeah. Like, just skimming a little off the top. Just a little bit, right?
Brian Newland is a flag. William is a pedophile. If I'm telling folks the truth, how come
I have to go to trial?
Newland sexting kids, that's true. Now he's stealing my money too. My proofs on
Wait, he's sexting? What are the...
Now he's stealing my... Have to go to trial. Newland sexting kids, that's true. Now he's stealing my money too.
My proof's on the internet. Oh, I love slander, except it's not slander because it's true. Oh, get his ass. Get them all. Fuck them all, dude. That's peak.
Afroman is gonna screw.
You love to see it, guys. You fucking love to see it.
Tasha Chamblin is a confidential informant. Roy Gabbard is the judge that signs fictitious warrant. This whole situation is totally their fault. Don't rape me, don't get videoed and caught.
Afroman is gonna bring it to ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet.
Prosecutor David Kelly turned to jelly when they fell. Coward ran to Arizona so he wouldn't go to hell. Kimmy tried to dodge us. Rogers tried to retire and dip like a rat leaving a sinking ship.
Afroman is bring it to ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet.
All you crooked cops in the world that's doing wrong, you better stop, you crooked.
I hope the entire department is investigated. I assume it was, right? Because this is a department-wide thing. Like,
sing along. My
proof's on the internet.
Afroman will bring it to
This versus Kendrick's Not Like Us, which is the better diss track.
This is better. This is the better diss track. This is personal. This is just primal. This is just the facts.
You think they gonna buy this shit, man?
I love this guy. I love this guy. I don't even know like the details of the court case. I don't even like what even happened.
Man, I haven't had a giggle quite like the Afroman trial has delivered. I have been getting tickled all day watching this trial and catching up with what I had missed previously on Dragon Ball Z from yesterday in the trial. It's just concluded, spoiler alert, Afroman completely won. And I mean, it was a complete victory here. He got with a Mortal Kombat fatality in the courthouse here. The fucking police officers that were suing him are licking the toilet bowl clean after he shit all over them. I'll show you the clip of the ruling in a moment here. For those that don't know, Afroman's house was raided a few years back under suspicion of kidnapping and narcotics.
What the fuck?
They found nothing. It was a complete sham. It was a lot of barnacles. And Afroman had security cameras set up on his property, so he caught all of this on film, and so he started to use some of that footage to make music, insulting them, ridiculing them, making fun of them, turning this misery into some boner jams for him.
Yeah, let's go. Boner jams.
The officers that he has made songs about and made fun of got really upset. They got
Why would they sue him for defamation? What the fuck were those goddamn pigs thinking? Little piggy ran out of slop, have to go chase after the black man. Pathetic.
They filed a defamation lawsuit against
fucking pathetic.
And the lawsuit has made it all the way to court.
Oink,
and now
oink.
It's settled, but we got to witness what has to be one of the most entertaining court cases ever broadcast.
In my opinion, I fucked his wife doggy style. He said it like they were facts.
I don't know how the jury just didn't erupt into laughter numerous times throughout this case. There are so many moments like that. So he has made a lot of songs.
Sorry, cases like this just really make me hate cops, dude.
Officers. And I can't believe at no point throughout this process did the officers think, this is a bad idea.
This is a bad idea.
We're going to find out about this. And that's exactly what happened. Huge Streisand effect.
Well, that's the fucking thing, right? Like, you can't sue someone for defamation, like, if it's not actually defamation, you know? Like, I don't know. What were they thinking? Did they think, you would have to genuinely think you're innocent to do what they did. Why would they do what they did?
So many people are learning about Afroman and the new songs he made about these officers through this defamation trial that's gone
Cops
to court.
Don't think, true.
So now the songs are blowing up all over again. So like, will you repair my doors? Over 9 million views. Lemon Pound Cake is probably going to start charting on fucking Billboard.
We should probably check out Lemon Pound Cake
right now. And it's in part a large thanks to these officers being such fucking bumbling, drooling imbeciles that they actually tried to sue Afroman for defamation because he
reminds me of that former cop who created a false drug house baiting the local police to force a warrant and raid it, showing the corrupt actions, and still has that police force harassing him years later.
Their feelings through making fun of them in these
fucking
songs.
pigs, dude.
I gotta tell you, sports fans,
fucking
if the
pigs.
officers were upset before, they're inconsolable now.
We should harass. Well,
fetish,
no, we shouldn't do that. We should make fun of them. We should bully the officers in question. They should never know a day of peace for as long as they fucking live.
And honestly, this whole case is fucking ridiculous. Like, anyone should look at this and obviously not be on the side of the officers here because this is so absurd. Really, Afroman said it best while in court.
Fact, they never should have came to my house in the first place. Fact, if they hadn't came to my house, they wouldn't have put themselves on the video camera and in my music career. All of this is their fact. All of this is their fault, and they have the audacity to sue me. These people and you are the predators and the victim at the same time.
So what they did, searching your house, gave you the right to do everything you
Under the circumstance that I got freedom of speech, after they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. And I think I'm a sport for doing so, because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras.
No, he's him. I love that confidence. I love that. You're like, yeah. They're trying to intimidate him. They thought they could. They thought they could fucking intimidate him, because this is what they do. They're like, oh, they'll fold under pressure. They'll fold under pressure, right? Not when, but when, like, no, because when you're that confident, when you're that innocent, he knows he's innocent. He knows he did nothing wrong. He just knows. He's him. He's him. He knows. This is the kind of confidence you get to exude when you know you were 100% on the right.
Then try to play the victim and sue them.
Amen. All right, I think that about sums it up. He has the freedom of speech to make fun of these officers. They are public officials. They went onto his property, breaking his shit.
Beautiful.
Apparently even disconnected some of the security cameras, which I feel like that should be completely illegal to disable, lawfully put up security cameras around one's own home. I think, and it seems court agrees, he was well within his rights to be making fun of these officers and using the footage of that raid in the subject of his
And all Afroman wanted was an apology.
And all Afroman wanted was an apology, and for them to fix his doors, and this all would have gone away.
Yeah.
There should have never been a defamation case that went this far in the first place. But the fact that it did...
They wanted to silence him. They wanted to silence him. They knew how bad it made them. Not just them, but their office. Look, okay, they knew it exposed them for tons of corruption, and they knew the only way to make it better was to sue him for defamation, hoping to silence him, you know, and fight a legal battle. What they didn't expect was that he was just going to be so confident and so innocent that they would lose. They didn't expect to lose. They were hoping he would back down and not want to fight the city over it. Pussies. Fucking cowards.
Fucking slam dunk for comedy. So,
beautiful.
Let's dive into some of the highlight moments here from the court
Fucking
case.
pigs.
So, you're claiming that is the defamation with your wife,
Mr. Walter.
You're solely being...
Good cut.
So you're solely being painted in a false light due to Mr. Walters saying he had sex with your wife.
Mr. Walters does have sex with his wife. Mr. Foreman doesn't.
Good catch on that.
Yeah.
So you're claiming that is the defamation statement is that he said he had sex.
Oh, you know what? Oh, poor little piggy. Poor little piggy's balding. Oh no. Oh no. Looks like a fucking pig.
Yes.
Okay. And that's painted you in a false light.
It's caused tremendous pain in my life.
Good.
I'll get to that. We have to go through false light first. So does it paint you in a false light?
Yes, that my wife is cheating on me with Mr. Foreman.
But we all know that's not true, correct?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't know it's not true? You don't know? You don't know it's not true? See, that's the thing, right? They either
My
have to
favorite
prove...
part of the trial was when they played Licc'em Lolisa again and again and again while the picket was on the stand, and she started to cry. Absolute cinema.
Brutal. Just awkward. Because, like, okay, because when in a defamation case, right? If you're going to say something is defamatory, you have to, for you to prove it's defamatory, you have to prove that it's simultaneously not true, but everybody else thinks it is true to prove damages. If it's not true, but everybody knows it's not true because you're just getting made fun of, it doesn't go anywhere, right? So he needs to say, yeah, him saying he fucked my wife is not true, but it made everybody think my wife was cheating on him with me. It's like, nice try. Good, cute try. It's not gonna happen. It's unbelievable.
Fucking plot twist of the century. Game of Thrones writers could never.
But for him to admit that, he has to be like, okay, well, I don't know it's not true. So now he just admitted that there's a chance that his wife is fucking him, which would make it true, which would make it not defamatory. He doesn't know what to say. He doesn't know.
The version of my expectations during this segment cannot be overstated. My jaw was on the floor. So I was already kind of giggly, kind of kicking my feet in my little chair when he was like,
pussy.
"Listen here, bub, Mr. Walters does have sex with his wife. Mr. Foreman doesn't.
Yep.
Mr. Walters, me, does have sex with his wife. Raw, if you needed to know. you think of that, tough guy? Yeah. And then when he's like, so yeah, sorry about that, misspoke. So the defamation is, Mr. Foreman doesn't have sex with your wife, and we all know that's untrue. And he's like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
The lawyer was stunned.
He proved, he kind of fucked himself over there, though, right? So if he doesn't know that it's not true, then, how is it defamatory?
The lawyer just went radio silent, I think actually blue screened when Randy Walters, this is Randy Walters, by the way, I forgot to mention his name, star of Afroman's hit song, Randy Walters is a son of a bitch. So he's now on the stand, and he had a crazy mic drop moment when the lawyer's like, and we all know the claim is untrue about him having sex with your wife, and Randy's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
So it seems like he actually thinks Afroman might have fucked his wife or something.
But that would make it not defamatory, though.
It gets worse from here. It looks like he starts to get angry at his wife about the claim.
Wait, you don't know if your wife's cheating on you or not?
You want to go there?
No, I just want to ask that question because you said we don't know.
I've been with that woman since middle school.
I know.
I would hope she wouldn't. But you know what? Once somebody puts it out there for their fun and entertainment, it's out there. And it's a problem.
So it's something we cannot verify.
I fucked this guy's wife, too.
The truth of?
Hello, Starry the Neck. How's it going?
Is it a thing that can be verified, true or false?
Ask your client.
He thought he was playing chess, but he was actually just playing with his own butthole. I don't know what strategy Randy Walters was cooking up there in the noodle, but this is stunning stuff right now. He was giving
I feel bad for his wife, having to fuck that pig.
Like a layup. He's like, all right, so the claim is untrue, right? And he's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I would hope my wife isn't cheating on me. We've been together for fucking years, but now that he's made a song about having sex with my wife, well, maybe he is.
Well, maybe he is.
On me, and maybe I hate her for it. We'd have to ask Afroman about that. Because now it's put out there, and now it's giving me a lot to think about. It looks like he starts to stew, steam there about it.
That's the thing, right? If you're accusing him of defamation, but you don't know that he didn't fuck you, idiot.
But oh my goodness gracious, when I tell you I was laughing,
fucking moron. What a fucking loser.
When this guy started saying that.
Afroman is gonna do ya.
Okay, this is weird, but I'll play along mode, where he's like, okay, so you're saying we can't verify whether or not this is a true or false claim, it's not verifiable info? Because if he's going to try and say that this is defamatory and then turn around and say that he doesn't know how the fuck can you say it's defamatory? It's an outrageous tactic.
Makes you look bad, but
from Randy
technically if it's true.
It was mind-boggling.
Is this the wife? Is this the wife? Oh, it's a cop? Okay. I was gonna say, if this is that dude's wife, then they're both fucking pigs.
As you can probably gather from the song here, this is an officer involved in the raid. Her name is Lisa. According to Afroman, she even disconnected one of his surveillance cameras. I bet she's really regretting not bringing a fucking EMP device there to blow them all out, so that way, the songs never got made.
Yeah.
But here she is taking the stand in court, and boy howdy.
Crocodile tears.
The Licc'em Lisa song, which is one of Afroman's tracks dedicated to her. He made songs for every single
sinner. Should we check out these songs before watching more of the footage? Let's check out some of these songs. Let's see what we can do. Let's see, Licc'em Lisa. Where can I hear this? Where can I hear about this? Where can I hear the song? Okay, let's listen to Lemon Pound Cake at least. I can't find Licc'em Lisa. for some reason. We gotta hear some of these songs though. We gotta hear some of them, right? How's it going, TTVA?
Kicked down my door. Then I heard the glass break.
Oh my god, they really did kick down the door.
They found no kidnapping victims, just some lemon pound cake. Mama's lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice. Of what? Lemon pound
He doesn't, right?
He wanna put down his glide.
Lemon pound cake.
Trending on TikTok.
Lemon pound cake.
He's a family guy. Lemon pound cake. Munchies because he got high. Lemon pound cake.
Yeah.
Pound cake. He's a Adams County sheriff.
Did they steal his lemon pound cake?
He was sniffing for weed. Then he smelled another smell.
No, he doesn't, right?
Mama's lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice.
No way. Show me.
Lemon pound cake. He wanna
Yeah.
put down his glide.
Lemon pound cake.
Trending on TikTok.
Lemon pound cake. I need
He's
to.
a family guy.
Lemon pound cake.
Munchies because he got high. Lemon pound cake.
Pound cake.
He sees my cake and my porno mag call boom boom. Something happened to his camera on the way to the evidence room. Mama's lemon pound cake.
No way.
It tastes so nice.
No, this is freedom of speech, dude. Like,
Put down his gun and cut him a slice. Of what?
this is what they're saying is defamation?
Wanna put down his glide. Lemon pound cake. Trending on TikTok. Lemon pound cake. He's a family guy.
I want a lemon pound cake.
Munchies because he got high. Lemon
Pound cake. Pound cake.
Lemon pound cake. He wanna put down his glide.
Lemon pound cake.
Trending on TikTok.
Gummy worms. Wowzers, a gummy worm.
He's a family guy.
Wowzers, a lemon pound cake.
Munchies because he got high. Lemon pound cake. Pound cake.
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. A masterpiece, one might say. Yeah, I don't think that's defamation. Like, if someone knocks you, Licc'em, how do I find Licc'em Lolisa? Where is Licc'em Lolisa? I'm not getting the songs recommended. I see Why You Disconnecting My Video Camera official video. Oh, is it Licc'em? Lick was 2 C's. Licc'em Lolisa. That gives me the Afroman YouTube channel. I see Licc'em Lolisa cries during Afroman Trial. Licc'em Lolisa gets a DUI. I'm not seeing the song. The song is non-existent. This one's called Why You Disconnecting My Video Camera. Oh, linked it? Okay. Fuck yeah. Can you stop being shit? Oh. Is this a song about her being a whore? Lisa. Oh, damn. Is that her? Oh no, this is someone pretending to be her, right? Surely. Oh, it's a song about her being a lesbian.
Licc'em Lolisa came to town. She ate all the pussy all around. From Adams County.
Is she a lesbian?
To the 275. Licc'em Lolisa, licking every pussy alive. Licc'em Lolisa, Licc'em Lolisa, pussy alive.
Oh my god! Hey, yo.
Lisa, Licc'em Lolisa, pussy alive.
Oh my god!
Man or a woman, you really don't know her. I notice her voice is a few octaves lower. She's not too ugly. She's not too fine.
Lieutenant Licc'em Lolisa.
Might whoop out something that's bigger than mine. Licc'em Lolisa, Licc'em Lolisa.
Okay. Oh, whoa, ah! Okay. I'll take your guys' word for it. I'm sure it's a banger. Yeah, my stuff gets taken. Sorry, yeah, it'll remind. Yeah, my channel got taken down, but that's good to go. That's good to go. It's fine. Yeah, rip stream. Thanks, Noxy. Jesus Christ.
In the raid, so they're playing her song, her ballad, and she starts crying during it. And they play the whole song as she is like, tearing up. I don't think they're legitimate tears. I think these are crocodile tears designed to try and garner sympathy from the jury. Like, oh, look at the toll.
And yet the last hour of MLP was okay. Well, the difference is MLP are fictional, shittily drawn MS Paint ponies.
I don't like to use
and that was like
all that often. But
actual
I actually started in the
whatever.
Mockingjay Part 1 as District 8 hospital helper. Not a big deal. I don't really think about it that much anymore. Point is, I know when someone is playing a character.
It's not fine, Noxy. It's not fine.
Sobbing, traumatized officer.
It is not okay to watch on Twitch.
Made fun of in a song. A very silly track. Like, it's ridiculous. They play the whole song, too. They sit her right there like it's a fucking Fine Bros React segment. And they make her listen and watch the entire thing. I don't understand why, to be honest with you. I feel like he probably could have just played like the first minute, maybe minute and a half. And
14
I think the
minutes?
message gets across. It's a song making fun of her. Talking about like how Lisa eats a lot of pussy and, not taking her job all that seriously. I feel like you probably don't need to play out the whole song, but the fact that they did
is crazy.
Gold. So the cameraman even pulls off it there for a little bit just to show like the whole scene in the courtroom. And I'm very curious what the jury was doing. Like maybe they were stomping their feet and snapping their fingers to the track because it kind of makes you want to groove a little bit. It's got just like
it is a pretty good song
to it. And then it pans to Afroman. Somebody
He's singing
give
along.
This cameraman a raise. That is incredible camera work right there. As you can still hear Lisa sniffling and trying to get more tears out, it pans to Afroman as the song is still playing, by the way.
This is crazy.
And he is just sitting there staring a hole through her. He is just unflinching, just staring at her.
Bro loves his own music. Yeah, he's in it for the love of the game.
That camera pan to Afroman. And now, it doesn't stop there. As she's still on the stand, they didn't just play the track or anything. They also just started playing some clips that he made making fun of her. Almost as like a non sequitur. They just kind of pull it out of nowhere. Like, can you pull up another insult here real quick? The jury's going to love this one.
Licc'em Lolisa. So they were trying to say this was defamation?
Go to the next one.
Maybe because it paints her as like a lesbian?
Number 21.
I guess I could see that argument. But only if you proved that like being seen as a lesbian would damage your you then have to prove that being like gay or lesbian would damage your reputation, which you could potentially do. You could potentially make the argument that if I was a lesbian, then people would look down on me, but then you'd have to prove that the average thinking person would think less of like gay and or lesbian people. That would be the only way to make it defamation, basically.
Lieutenant Licc'em, Lisa, stop licking that pussy back.
Oh yeah, she was still an officer, which means her reputation probably wasn't damaged. Now, if she got fired or something, then she'd be able to point to like, well, the force fired me, and that's because the damage to my reputation was so much that I lost my job. Yeah, so it's really hard to prove damages when you didn't lose your job. You're still with the police force. You're suing on behalf of the police force. Toby, thank you for the raid! How's it going? How's chatting? What are you up to? How's it going, Oomphy? How's my favorite little Toby? How's my favorite little is cool? Welcome to stream. Rock attack. Thank you. We're just learning about the Afroman trial. Afroman lost his pound cake. I know, that's the real tragedy here.
That's the problem. You always look at pussy and you don't even know how many pussies you licked. You don't even know how many.
I was thirsting over Granblue characters. Understandable. We were watching Tamer's My Little Pony, and now we're learning about the Afroman trial.
Did you see that video when it was
I don't know if you've heard about this, but...
Let's go to the next one.
Yes, next one, please. They got a whole folder here to go through. They got her posted up there like it's a Comedy Central roast. They didn't even like go in there and really talk about it.
Like, what are they even saying about it?
It's just, yeah. Did you see this one when it was posted? Yes, Your Honor. Did you make sure to leave it a like and a thumbs up? Did you leave a comment as well for engagement? Okay, just checking. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I get why it's there, trying to show like, you know, he's insulting.
Maybe they thought it would speak for itself, but like, you do have to prove, like ultimately you have to prove damages if you're suing for defamation. And it's going to be really hard to prove damages when the entire police department is all like banding up together just to sue this guy, you know? Like, where were you damaged? Where did saying Afroman fucked your wife damage your reputation? And can you prove those damages? Because it's not just about like, yeah, people might think less of you, but like you actually have to prove you lost money because of these songs, which you work as a cop, so you don't. Did you lose friends, you know? Did somebody stop you, you know? Did you lose job opportunities because somebody thought your wife was cheating on you? Because unless that's the case, you're like, what do you want? $1? Like, what are you trying to get out of this?
Or like defaming her by making fun of her a lot. But like, these are just short clips of him taking the piss. He has a right to do that. Like, all you're doing now is just showing.
Yeah, like you can't sue somebody because they called you gay.
Being insulted.
I gotta run, but have a good stream. Thank you, Toby. Have a good night. Thank you.
Like, truly incredible strategy, I've got to say. Again, like all of this hoopla with the defamation lawsuit from the officers have done nothing but further humiliate the officers and put a bigger spotlight on it.
Sean, you were called Officer Pound Cake by Mr. Foreman?
Multiple times. You received hundreds of pound cakes at work from different people.
Okay. And the context of that name comes from a music video that Mr. Foreman created, correct?
I don't know where he got it at, but...
You don't?
You'd have to ask him that question.
You don't know where he got it from? Yes, you do. Why are you suing then?
Well, I'm going to play what's marked
Lemon pancake. We watched that.
Stop it there. So you've seen Exhibit D, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Cops are doing the heavy lifting, proving that phrenology is actually real. What is phrenology?
Yes.
To be honest, this is probably the best promo any artist could ever hope for. They played like all of his greatest hits here from this whole saga directly to the people he was making fun of, and left in all of like the links and the promo and like...
Yeah, see, the problem is like these videos are just really funny, and you're gonna have to prove to that you're like, if I was in the jury, I'd be laughing my fucking dick off. If I saw that lemon pound cake video, I'd be like, well, I mean, he was looking at it. I don't know, man. Like, you gotta convince the average person.
The Afroman socials. Like, you could not pay for this kind of marketing. It's too effective. Like, oh my god. So they play the entire lemon pound cake song.
It was 19th century science that your skull shape determined your characteristics.
That's why I call you pound cake, brother. he's like, oh. Like, this whole trial was amazing. And thankfully, it has a happy ending as well. The cherry on top of the lemon pound cake.
We should watch, like, best moments.
Won. The First Amendment won.
Woo!
In all circumstances, the jury finds in favor of the defendant. No plaintiff verdict prevailed. So the matter will be concluded.
Get fucked! What a waste of taxpayer money. Now imagine, just think, the entire police department of this city suing for defamation. Not only are they wasting your tax dollars by suing because they're using, like, because it would be the city that pays out to them, but that pays out to these fucking shitty officers. But then, like, you're also wasting money on these fucking stupid cops. They did more damage to their own reputation by losing this court case than they did by having these songs made about them. If anything, they'll actually have to retire now.
Thank you, Mr. Klingler. Thank you, Mr. Osborne. Thank you to the court staff and the Sheriff's Department for security in the building.
Get fucked, losers. LMAO.
You love to see that right there. So they were looking for a lot of money from this case from what I can see online. Doesn't seem like they'll be getting a single penny. Nothing at all here except for further
They should get fired? Well, they can't get fired because it's the entire police department.
Case. Fucking goof troop
is the fucking goddamn sheriff.
Didn't work out. Those officers were really upset about the songs, and now
I don't know who fires them. Who fires the police other than the police?
To be upset about, I think. I had to talk about this. This shit had me laughing hard today. So, anyway, that's really about it.
That's crazy. Good shit. Good shit. You love to fucking see it. The mayor. Yeah, well, the mayor's probably getting fucking paid out. That's the thing. It's all corrupt, you know? The mayor's taking bribes from the police department. The police department's taking bribes from the mayor.
You solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I love his suit. I love his suit. Very American. You can tell this guy loves his country.
Thank you, Your Honor. For the record, would you give us your name, please?
My name is Joseph.
Yeah, but the department chief is going to be just as corrupt as all the cops that work under him. Like it's
Afroman, is that correct?
Yes, the thin blue line, you know.
And you create music videos and do performances. Is that right?
I'm a musician, actually.
How many states of the United States have you performed in, do you think?
All of them.
All of them?
Yes, sir.
And how
Very
many
impressive.
countries have you performed in?
I don't remember, but not all of them, but I've been to a few.
How many live performances did you do last year, roughly?
I don't know. Possibly 250. I don't know, but I don't know. It's a lot of days, but I don't know exactly.
And you have a residence.
The mayor can fire the chief, yeah, but the mayor's being paid off by the chief, and the chief's being paid off by the mayor. Everybody's paying each other off. Do you get it? That's why these systems are so corrupt to begin with.
You've been performing for 20 or 30 years, is that right?
All my life.
All right.
You understand that, though, newbie. You get it. You get it.
And is it fair?
It's just a bunch of bullshit.
One of the first big hits you.
I'm glad Afroman won. I'm glad justice prevailed.
Because I got high.
Because I got high.
For a change.
And
wait,
do you think
wait, he did Because I Got High?
Roll another blunt.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a visionary. Oh, he's a visionary. He's a genius. He's the greatest artist of our time. He's the greatest artist of our time. Sorry about that, newbie. I don't always read all the way through messages. I should have read the rest. You were totally agreeing with me. My bad, my bad. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba.
Still messed up, and I know why. Why, man?
to say that song.
Got a little short with you. I didn't mean to. I apologize.
Views on YouTube.
Sounds right.
You have a large presence on social media.
He made this song. Yeah, it's this guy.
Depends on your definition of large. There's bigger people than me, but I'm all right.
He's all right.
Hello, sinner. And on Instagram,
I always come back. Thank you for the follow.
Is it fair to say that you have 247.
I always come back. Is that a FNAF reference?
Yeah, I just got some of them the other day.
You got new ones coming all the time.
I should make music, guys. I don't know, like, I should just make some dog shit music. Afroman proves that you can sing about anything and be successful.
The officer's lawsuit me is running up my numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on YouTube,
Taiga was gonna stream today, but then I got high.
183,000. Is that right?
I was gonna suck.
And on TikTok, you have about 392,000 followers.
I haven't looked at it, but that sounds kind of right.
That sounds kind of right. He's so humble. I love him. He's so cute.
You know,
he's kind of moe.
But a lot of people are going to see it, don't you?
Yes.
I'd pay for an album of Taiga covering songs. I don't want to cover songs. I want to make music, but I want to make good music. But like, good music is subjective anyway. So like, what does it mean to make good music?
Yes. And you were able to turn on your phone and watch.
It must be so freeing to just like make some shit though, you know? To just make some trash. To just think about what the fuck ever,
Taiga
you know?
was
Like
gonna stream today,
Lisa.
but then he pissed his diaper.
Sticks my thumbs in your eye.
And is it fair to say you were angry and upset about this search?
I wasn't happy.
And is that why you posted the things we've seen this week, because you weren't happy?
No, I posted it because the sheriff's never supposed to raid my house in the first place. The whole raid was a mistake. All of this is their fault. If they hadn't have wrongly raided my house, there would be no lawsuit. I would not know their names. They wouldn't be on my body. They wouldn't be on my
He's really nice nails.
System. And
he's really nice
there would be
nails.
no songs, nothing. My money would still.
Did he paint them before coming in?
So all of this is their fault.
Based.
And because they executed a search warrant on your home, that gave you the right.
Why did they even raid his house? Yeah, that's what I don't get.
Because
and he would still have his pound cake.
Is that right, Mr. Foreman?
Yes, for tearing down my door, not paying for it, not being apologetic, me being a sport, doing something peaceful to raise the money to pay for their damages, me having the right of the freedom of speech as an American to talk to my family, friends, and fans about what the sheriffs did to my home. Yes,
yeah, that's not like defamation.
My freedom of speech. After they left, I had the right to kick the can and to do what I had to do to repair the damage they brought to my house. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
That includes the right to post the videos that you've just been posting up until Friday and beyond, right?
Can he not use that footage? Like, I mean, obviously they ruled that he can, but like, why on earth would they assume that he can't use his own security footage and post that up? Y'all broke into his house illegally. The cops illegally broke into his house. Doesn't matter who, cops or not. Like, you know, if it was a burglar, it doesn't matter who. Someone illegally broke into your house. That's your security footage. Like, of course he can post it. Hell, even if it was legal, he could post it. It's his security footage.
I have freedom of speech. I'm a rapper. I entertain. I write fiction, comedy. Yes, I mean, I entertain for a living like you practice law for a living. So I have to go.
You haven't gooned this year? Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I haven't gooned this year either. I haven't gooned in over 14 years.
The deputies left a warrant return at your house, didn't they?
If this is his is this his lawyer or is this the prosecution?
I think they left something with my ex-wife. I'm not sure.
Well, you saw, as soon as the search was over, as soon as you got home, you saw a document that showed exactly how
That's
much
the plaintiff's
cash
lawyer?
had been taken
So like Afroman's
from the
lawyer?
house, correct?
Who was the plaintiff in this case?
$5,000 for the show that suit was in. I forgot that money was in that suit. But I heard, I don't know what piece of paper I heard. I knew they took some money.
Bro, your vibrator almost goes to fire in your head. I don't know what you're talking about.
I knew it was
that never happened. That never happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
Some money and some weed and some, I don't know what else. Just minor stuff.
You knew how much money was in that pocket when you came home and saw the warrant return, didn't you?
It was $5,000 from back when I did that show. I remember it was $5,000. But anyway.
So is it your testimony that they actually took $5,000 instead of $4,390?
No, I just know. I know when I did that show, it was with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa at Red Rocks in Denver. The balance of that show, for me, they sent in a deposit, but the balance was $5,000. I put the $5,000 in my coat pocket. I got drunk, I got high, and I forgot to get that money, and I hung that suit back up. And that's where they got that money from.
So it was $5,000 they got?
Yes. It was $5,000 that was.
How much do you think Afroman won for winning this defamation trial?
Red Rocks. Now,
or like, because he wasn't suing the police, right? Did he countersue for anything? Do you think he countersued for anything? Or was it just the police that sued him and he was just chilling?
Whatever.
He won nothing. He was defending. So he didn't countersue?
It's 430. The number bounces up and down. But all I
his countersuit was dropped.
I got paid $5,000 at the Red Rocks with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa when I played the Red Rocks in Denver.
And you got
$4,000
returned, right?
Afroman tried to sue, but they dropped the suit. Then the cops turned around and sued him.
And the lady at the sheriff's station admitted that the sheriff was short. You can go watch the 19 News.
You knew when you saw the warrant returned, didn't you, that the amount that they were saying was taken was actually more money than was in that suit pocket?
I didn't warrant.
That's why you brought the news to the sheriff's office when you got the money back.
I bet if he didn't drop the suit, he probably could have won.
They had miscounted the money and the number.
I don't know what he sued over, but it sucks that he probably isn't getting that $600 back. Granted, not that he's good. He'll be fine without it, right? Like, this guy's loaded. Don't get me wrong, but it's the principle.
If she had been, I might not even known I got ripped off. She admitted it live on Channel 19
the principle,
News,
you know?
That the money wasn't right.
Fun. How's it going? We're going to stream.
I asked you, why did you bring the news when you picked up the money?
Yeah, I didn't want to get.
He didn't drop it. He was denied the countersuit by the court.
Around my house with AR-15s, so that's why I brought the news and my attorney.
Interesting.
So
I wonder why.
Sure I got out of that place.
I wonder what he's trying to sue for.
He brought the news to protect you physically.
Yeah.
What was he trying to sue for? Like damages, maybe, or was it just the money stolen? Or if it was money stolen, I feel like I don't know. How do you drop that case? You can't just be like, yeah, no, you can't sue for that. Like, yeah, I can. If it was damages, though, maybe they'd be like, police can do whatever they want. They thought they had probable cause, so yeah. If it was property damage suing, I could see them dropping it for property damage because they'd be like, well, police probable cause, blah 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 blah. But if he was suing over the stolen money, then I don't see why they would have dropped that on his behalf.
You already knew there was a miscount, and you were
dropped for qualified immunity. Yeah, that makes sense.
I didn't know.
That makes sense.
They stole my money.
Unfortunately, that checks out. Fucking qualified immunity is bullshit.
Must got something bad in mind. So yeah, I'm accusing them of it. They turn my cameras off. I can't see what they're doing.
So your testimony under oath here today to these 10 jurors is that you brought the news when you picked up your money to protect you physically from being beat up or shot by the sheriffs, right?
Yes.
All right.
And they volunteered the information that the money wasn't right. That's just an extra something we found out. But I came with my attorney and the news to make sure the people running around my house with guns didn't take me into jail and do something.
You had a safe in your home, correct?
2 of them.
2 safes. Did the sheriffs look into those safes, to your knowledge?
Yes, they did.
The deputies?
Yes.
And how did they get the combination?
This isn't over. The plaintiffs are trying to argue the jury was improperly seated and they intended to appeal. Yeah, they can try that. We'll see that.
So I went
leave it to a pig to roll around in shit.
It was just safer. I went
Even though they
gave them my
participated in jury
combination,
selection,
so they
yeah,
could open up
yeah,
the safe
no.
and realize
I don't think that's
that
gonna
they
fly,
just
but we'll see.
vandalized somebody that don't even have nothing in the safe.
And do you know what was in those safes?
It was absolutely nothing in the safes.
Don't you keep jewelry in those safes?
No.
Didn't you tell me that in your deposition, that you keep jewelry in those safes?
I do.
Was anything missing from the safes when you got home after the search?
I didn't put nothing in the safes.
Was anything missing from the safes when you got home?
Nothing was in them, so nothing was missing from the safe.
I like the way he's responding. I like the way he's responding. Because, like, you know, this plaintiff prosecutor is obviously trying to be, so, did they steal anything? And he's just hoping for, like, a yes or no, but, like, he's like, no, because, you know, it's good. He's articulating well. You know? He's not letting the plaintiff's prosecution kind of just, like, paint whatever narrative he wants. And I think, look, he shut the fuck up pretty quick. He's like, so they didn't steal anything from the safes. So it leads to reason that because if they didn't steal anything from the safe, why would they steal it from your jacket? You know? And it's like, because there's nothing in the safes.
You talked to Randy Walters on
What kind of questions are these? They're dishonest questions.
Right afterwards.
It's a lawyer's job to lie by omission. They're gonna frame it a certain way.
Some money and some vape pens. And a small
They're
amount
counting
he told you that.
on this guy, on Afroman. They're counting on Afroman to not be able to articulate his points well. Because if Afroman only answered with, no, nothing was taken, and that was it, the plaintiff, the prosecutor probably would have used that and pushed that narrative a little harder. But because he articulated himself well, he kind of had to stop with that line of questioning immediately. Have a good one, Ray Loves.
You knew, didn't you, Mr. Foreman, that there had been an investigation by the Claremont County Sheriff's Office into the discrepancy about the cash that was
My absolute favorite part is the dumb cop who was on the stand about Afroman saying Afroman slept with the cop's wife. I don't know if he slept with my wife, homie. If you don't know, how is it lie/defamation?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think he was thinking. I think he was, like, when you get on the stand, it's not like, you know, you get nervous. And I think he was nervous, and I think, like, he wanted to follow the, you know, he wanted the narrative that, like, you know, saying that my wife cheated on me is defamation because people think less of me if they think my wife is unfaithful. But then he, you know, he knows that's not true. And everybody else who heard that, nobody thinks, you know, Afroman slept with his wife. Nobody thinks that's true. I don't know. He forgot the ex has to prove damages. He has to prove it's defamation. He forgot about the part where he has to prove it's defamation.
Okay. And did you ever...
He needed it to both be true and untrue at the same time for him to win.
Ask for a report so you could see how bad this investigation of themselves really was.
Yes, I was trying to get involved any way I can. The investigation was going on without any of my participation.
Did you ask for a copy of the report?
I did. I asked for everything. I was trying to be involved. I didn't.
So you've seen the report?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I just saw it a few minutes ago.
Well, you had an attorney when you got the cash returned.
I don't know if it's not true. Well, then it's not defamation.
At the station?
Yes.
I had attorney. Yeah, my attorney was present.
Did your attorney ask for a copy of this report?
It wasn't in it when I got my cash back from the station.
Yeah, he torpedoed his whole
investigation until
the cop thinks it's true. That's the thing, right? Like, it's like, that's defamation. But then he, like, I think it's very possible. Do you think his wife cheated on him? And that's why he said, well, I don't know. Because he did sound kind of mad at his wife. So it might be possible that his wife had a history of, like, actually unironically cheating on him. So when the prosecutor asked that question to that cop, he kind of got a little flustered and mad because maybe he knows the wife had, in fact, cheated on him before. And that's why he kind of, like, turned it into a dig at his wife. She divorced him for sleeping around, didn't she? Oh, did she? I don't know. I have no idea. Is that true? Did you watch the music video? It explains all of this. I didn't. I don't know. There's a lot of music videos. I haven't been able to keep up with everything.
Was missing.
Well,
I'm just kind of like tuning into this for the first time. I'm catching up.
Report.
Your Honor, I'm going to object. While Mr. Klingler wants to talk about his client's attorney-client privilege and maybe waive it, Mr. Foreman does have attorney-client privilege with his attorney at that time.
Hi, I'm Nikki, what's up? We're watching the Afroman Trial. We're watching a rapper Afroman testify as an Ohio trial. His deposition, I guess. Not his deposition.
So I appreciate the sensitivity, overrule the objection. Thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Your testimony is you never saw a copy of Detective Robinson's report until today.
Yes, sir.
And that's because you didn't want to see a copy of the investigation.
I did want to see it. You don't know what I want. I did want to see it.
You did.
I wanted everything that had something to do with my money coming.
And that was 3.5 years ago, correct? And you haven't seen a copy of that report that you wanted to see until this afternoon.
Correct.
Is that right?
That's right.
Yeah, what's your point, man? Oh, it's just slimy lawyer shit. Like, yeah, what's your point, dude? Like, yeah, that's right. I wanted to see it, and I didn't get to see
I
it.
never had my money taken by cops. I didn't know how this go. I don't know about reports. All I know is live on Fox 19 News, the lady admits that her department is short $400 of my money. That's all I know.
Ooh, they admitted that. They admitted that. That's not even defamation then. They stole his money.
That's all you...
They should have to pay that out. They should have to pay that fucking money out.
You know, and that's all you know today, isn't it? That's the whole basis of your claim that your money was stolen, is that the amount of money that was in the bags is different from the amount of money that was written on the bag.
Yeah, my whole thing is they never should have raided me in the first place.
That's your whole thing.
That's my whole thing.
That's the point,
That's my whole
isn't
thing.
it?
If they never would have showed up, there would be no songs about them. I wouldn't know who they are.
Ooh.
Their faces would not be on my video cameras.
Uh-oh.
None of this, we wouldn't be in this room right now if they hadn't have raided my house and
illegally
didn't press no charges, didn't even know what they was doing. This whole thing is their fault, and they're suing me for their mistake.
Ooh. And so you don't really care if they stole your money or not. You're just mad about what they did.
I do care about if they stole them. Police officers shouldn't be stealing the civilians' money. So I do care. All of it is an outrage. This whole thing is an outrage.
You have no evidence that they took your money except for the amount on the bag isn't the same as the amount.
How about the lady admitting that she took?
Could you answer my
question? She admitted that she took my money on live. Fox.
Dude, Afroman is walking circles around this prosecutor, whatever, you know. Yeah, prosecutor, right? He's a prosecutor.
19 News, go argue with the film clip.
Yeah.
Go argue with her admitting.
He's just letting himself be interrupted. What a pussy. He needs to, like, get control of this test, whatever, you know?
He took my money.
Nobody admitted.
Judge isn't stopping him. He's not like, Judge, please instruct the witness to only answer the question, like none of that.
Whatever. Go look at her admitting that the bag is short because it stayed open all weekend long or 2 weeks after Brian and
yeah, that doesn't make. Someone stole that 400. Like that bag doesn't just like end up 400 short. That money doesn't just disappear. It doesn't. That doesn't happen. Someone took it. One of the cops took it.
Officer Cooley just left it and just mishandled it and didn't do right.
Just so we're honest with the jury here, Mr. Foreman, nobody.
This guy was gonna question Afroman, but then he got high.
Money, did they?
They admitted it was short.
Yes. Nobody admitted that they took your money. Correct?
What do you think happened? What do you think happened?
She said that it was short.
Yeah, it doesn't just be short. It's not just short. Yeah, like she admitted it was short. Someone took the money. $400 does not just disappear.
And usually it's 10, 5, $2 missing.
Like if I'm in the jury right now, I'm listening to this, like him not even fighting back. Well, like, he's not even gonna say like, well, it being short doesn't mean someone stole it, does it, Mr. Afroman? Like,
$100 even come up missing.
But he's not pushing back. He's such a pussy. He's so cucked. He's so cucked.
You posted videos about Brian Newland doing hard drugs and snitching on his friend, and you posted those based on rumors, didn't you? We can look at your deposition, but before you argue with me, but isn't that a fact that you made those allegations based on rumors you said you heard?
It's a fact William Newland is a convicted pedophile and Brian Newland is his brother. After I zeroed in on Brian, I asked about him. Come to find out, he's a large statutory rapist that has sex with all kind of underage girls. He buys them beers and gets them drunk and all kind. That's probably the reason he had to leave the Adams County Sheriff Department, because he beats up his wife and he messed with underage girls and he had to get out of town and go get a job in Northwood.
All right. You don't want to answer my question.
I do. Please ask another one.
Well, let me ask this one again so I can get an answer.
I do. Please ask another one.
Do you remember in your deposition when I asked you, you have no reason to think these rumors about Brian Newland are true, do you? And you said, well, it's
they
more
are true.
Entertaining if it's true, and I can make some money. Do you remember that?
No, I don't. That's a however long that deposition was. You can read the deposition and it tells you what I said.
Do we have a copy, another copy of that? Because I'll show it to you and I can show you my copy. Refresh your recollection.
I answered your question, you dumb bitch.
You dumb bitch.
It's
Afroman is cooking answer and is
if I
cooking
can get it
answer.
working here.
Your Honor.
Good shit, good shit.
That's publishing it to the jury. If he wants to refresh his recollection, he can show him it and then ask him a question, much how we would do in criminal law with a police report. If an officer didn't remember, we wouldn't show the report, we would show it to the officer. He would refresh his memory by reading it, and then we'd re-ask the question.
Do it that way, just make sure you think he reads it right. I'm just trying to get through the verbiage. Just make sure you think he reads it right. Otherwise, I have to wrestle with you about whether he read it right.
Sure.
So just read it. And then if we want to move it as an exhibit, you can do that.
Remember your deposition.
Did he misread it? Or is he saying I didn't say that because he misquoted?
Taken Mr. Foreman in your attorney's office.
Americans need Afroman on the $400 bill. Real, yeah. We need Afroman on the $400 bill.
September 3rd, 2024.
I read the deposition.
And that deposition was taken in DJ Osborne's office?
Yes, sir.
Are you guys just really into the Afroman trial today?
That's the same office that you used to film that video that we saw last night with the actor
hey, Fisky.
Playing Lieutenant Lisa Phillips. And that actor was sitting in the same chair that Lisa Phillips sat in during her deposition, wasn't she?
Yeah, the actor played Lisa because I wouldn't have known her if she hadn't came to my house and cut off my camera.
Right.
Right.
That's the office we're talking about, and that's the office where I took your deposition, right?
Yes, sir.
You love to see it, guys.
Licc'em
low, Lisa. Yeah, let's go. This isn't just an entertaining court case. This is a satisfying court case. There is nothing that gets me off more than seeing cops just absolutely get put in their fucking place after trying to ego trip. I get a grim satisfaction from it.
Doing it right, so sit down, please. Go ahead.
Did I ask you this question, and did you give me these answers, Mr. Foreman? Question. Would it be fair to say these are rumors? Answer. You know, Stephanie said it, and some other people that don't remember, I'd be in a hurry in Walmart or something, they shake my hand, yeah, Brian used to do this, used to do that. Then something, I didn't know him, but this is what I've heard. Question. You don't have any particular reason to think that it's true or not true, right? Answer.
But it was true, though, right?
It's more entertaining if it is true.
Some of this stuff did end up being true, though, right?
And I could probably make some money and capitalize on it if it's true.
What are the line numbers?
Starting with line 7 and ending
That does sound pretty bad. I wonder if you said that.
Line 21.
Right.
Did I ask you those questions and you give me those answers?
I don't remember. That was a long time ago. But
I don't remember. That was a long time. Good answer.
I've always put Brian Newland next to his brother. So that's my basis, and I've always...
We noticed that.
Yeah.
And your attorney's going to be able to ask you whatever questions he wants. Right now, I'd like you to focus on my questions, Mr. Foreman.
Ugh.
You have no evidence that Brian Newland ever molested little boys, do you?
If you look at the picture, he's holding the little boy butt. It's too much for me. So if you just use your eyeballs, and then his brother's a convicted pedophile.
That's your evidence for posting that pedophile stuff
Hey,
about little boys.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of guy is kicking on my door. What kind of guy is walking around my house reading my bank statements? It's a dude. It's a dude that's possibly a pedophile, got a convicted pedophile brother, deputized by the sheriff, walking around.
That is okay. I mean, like, I haven't seen the picture, but like, if that is kind of crazy to call him a pedophile, that's kind of crazy.
I'm possibly stealing my money. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on as I zoom in with my cameras. That's not the type of guy I don't think should be on the police force.
I'm going to refer you again to your deposition. If you don't trust my reading of it, I'm happy to give
That's
it
crazy.
to you. But
Spammer detected,
on page
eh?
98 of your deposition, on that same...
I have a friend who is impotent. He told me that whenever he's about to have sex, he puts a drop of Monster Energy drink on the head of... and it works. Do you think that's true, Taiga? I have no idea if that's true. I have no idea if that's true.
Day.
What the fuck? Also, literally a typewriter. Thank you for the follow. And I am always come back.
Did I ask you this
question?
question?
I always come back.
Did you
Also,
give
thank
me
you for the
this
follow.
answer?
Yeah.
And again, the only evidence, you don't have any evidence that Brian Newland is a pedophile or plays with little boys. Answer, no, sir. Did I ask you that question? Did you give me that answer?
I don't remember.
It's pretty kind of OP to just say I don't remember.
Beginning with line 11, ending with line 14 on page 98. You have no evidence that...
I mean, did he only say that in the deposition, though?
Lisa Phillips stole your money, do you?
I know if she hadn't raided my house, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Nor a lawsuit or nothing. They never should have been at my house.
Since you're not going to answer my question, I'm going to go back to your deposition again.
Is that a cherry cola on the desk?
102.
Yes. Perhaps.
Your Honor, if I may, can I just enter a continuing objection so I don't have to object every time he does the deposition?
No, it's too important, so please be specific. Thank you.
So I would enter a notation of objection at this point. He is now testifying for the witness. He is no longer refreshing his recollection.
I'll be sensitive to that, so you can rephrase, I'll sustain that. You made the conclusion. You didn't.
I made pepperoni cheese pizza. Am I going to be a chud if I eat it all in one go? Yeah,
I made pepperoni cheese pizza.
Telling me in your deposition.
Am I going to be a chud if I eat it all in one go?
You don't have
Should
I?
Yeah, that might get you on the lean chud list. That might get you labeled lean chud on the VTuber woke chud tier list.
Yeah, she cut off the cameras, but I didn't know who took them. So, for as all the officers was a suspect in the first, at first, because I didn't know where. After the deposition, I realized that Brian Newland was in charge of the money, and I knew where to focus everything. But at first, all the cops.
Yeah, I think I get the idea. I don't know, man. Yeah, like he was found innocent. I'm sure the cops will try to pull some bullshit and be, oh, yeah, I don't like the way the jury was organized. Ugh. Wait, why do the seating arrangements matter in like a jury, I guess? Is it to make sure like certain people don't influence certain people or something? You watch any of his music videos? We watched a few. Some of them are a little raunchy though. Some of them are a little raunchy.
I hate when I spill Monster Energy on my lap and my pee-pee immediately responds and bursts through my jeans.
Is everything okay, newbie? Is everything okay? Do you want to talk? Do you need to talk? Oh, man. No way.